everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Jacqueline and I make videos every week, a whole variety of things, lifestyle, beauty, adventure, all sorts of fun stuff, and I upload every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. And today I have a makeup look for you that is super simple and easy. If you're looking for like a quick Thanksgiving makeup look, you have like 10-15 minutes. This is a look for you. I don't really do that many like makeup looks on my channel anymore, but I was thinking about Thanksgiving and the holidays and like family coming to visit and how I'm not gonna have like a ton of time if I want to put on makeup. So I wanted to share with you guys like what I was going to do in like a time crunch to like just put a little makeup on, be a little bit more put together, but not take up a lot of time, if that makes sense. So yeah, I'm gonna link everything I use down below. It's not that much stuff actually. I keep it pretty minimalized as well, which is nice. I don't use that many brushes. And like I said, I think in the end it took me 20 minutes, but I was like talking and stuff. I think if I was just like sitting down and throwing on some makeup, it'd probably only take me like 10-15 minutes max. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy. And if you want to see how I got this look, let's just get right into it. So the first thing I'm gonna use is a Becca First Light priming filter. I know this is out of like not available anymore, but I just like to start with any glowy primer, plus this is like so close to being out. So I'm trying to like use it up. I like swear it's so close. I'm like scraping the bottle. I need one of those like beauty spatulas to like get the rest of it out. But I already have my sunscreen on. So just a little bit of primer, just give me a little glow and kind of prep the skin a little bit more. So I'm gonna keep this really simple, like I probably said in the intro. Try to keep this like under 15 minutes. It's probably gonna be a little bit longer than that because I'm talking. But I'm gonna mix two foundations just because I want a little bit of extra coverage, but I don't want too much. So I'm gonna use the Wet n Wild Photo Focus and the CoverGirl Clean Fresh Skin Milk. I always get that wrong. So I'm gonna pop a little bit of this into my hand and a little bit of this, and then mix them together and just spread it out. So yeah, it's just to have a little bit extra coverage, but not too much. I don't know if you guys are like me, like I like hardly ever put on makeup for Thanksgiving, and that's mostly because it's just usually me and Matt. We usually don't have people around for Thanksgiving, but I feel like if we did have people coming around, I would be like putting makeup on last minute right before people come and show up. Just because for me, Thanksgiving dinner isn't that hard to cook. It's like a timing thing mostly. But for me, Thanksgiving, I just like to like relax and like watch the parade and, you know, just kind of hang out and relax in comfy clothes and no makeup most of the day. So I feel like if we had people coming over and I wanted to put on makeup, I would definitely like be putting it on last second. So that's the foundation. Like I said, not like too much coverage, but just a little bit more. I'm gonna put on my concealer next. I'm gonna use my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. You guys should know by now, this is my favorite. But what do you guys usually do for Thanksgiving? Do you have family come over? Is it just like you and your significant other? Is it just like you and your kids? Do you go somewhere else? Do you not cook? Which is perfectly valid. You know, what do you like? What are your Thanksgiving norms? Like I said, me and Matt, I think since we've gotten engaged, yeah, I think the first Thanksgiving I cooked myself was the year actually we got engaged, which was fun. So that means this will be my 6th or 7th Thanksgiving I've cooked. I can't remember. I have to go back and look at like the actual year that was. because Matt and I got engaged the day before Thanksgiving, actually. So Thanksgiving is also like just like a fun remembrance of that time of our lives, which is cool. But yeah, like, what do you guys do? Do you have any like specific traditions, like any specific dishes like you have to make every year or else it doesn't feel like Thanksgiving? Anything like that, let me know in the comments. I'm curious. Okay, now normally I would use like cream products, but if I'm trying to save time, I'm gonna skip them. So I'm gonna straight to powder. I'm gonna use my Fit Me loose powder. Are you guys like looking forward to the holiday season too? I'm just curious. Like, I know some people like love the holidays, some people don't. Just curious how you feel about it. I personally love the holiday season. If you couldn't tell, I already have my decorations up. I don't know, there's something about a house for me full of Christmas decorations. I do celebrate Christmas. That just makes the house feel so warm and cozy that once it starts to get like cold and snowy outside, I just like want my Christmas decorations to be up and just like to be warm and cozy. It hasn't snowed here in Colorado yet, but like I feel like it's coming, hopefully. I like want the snow. But yeah, so let me know what you're feeling about the holidays too. Just leave me some comments. I'd love to hear from you guys. Okay, I'm gonna do my blush, bronzer, and highlighter next. For my bronzer, I'm actually gonna use, hopefully I didn't just break it, an oldie but a goodie. I've been reaching this a lot lately, the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil. I have the medium deep bronzer. I think that's just like the normal chocolate one. I don't think it's like the dark chocolate and milk chocolate, if that makes sense. I actually used to wear this like a ton. I actually wore it on my wedding, and it's just such a good matte bronzer, and I like forgot about it for a while. I was so into the glowy bronzer, but this one's so good. So I'm gonna pop that on my skin. Also, do you guys go Black Friday shopping? Like, do you go out to Black Friday shop? Like, I know a lot of deals are online now, but do you go out to Black Friday shop? I personally never have. It's never really like been my thing. Like, don't get me wrong, I love a good deal, but I don't like the crowds. So Black Friday is like not my scene. I'm totally into like Black Friday online and Cyber Monday and stuff. I'm down with that. That's great. But like actually going out on Black Friday shopping is just not my thing. But do you guys go? Do you like enjoy going out like super early in the morning or right after Thanksgiving dinner or whatever? Again, I just like to relax on Thanksgiving, so I'm gonna be like stuffed full and on the couch watching a Christmas movie. Plus, I feel like it's such a good time of the year to be pregnant because I like don't have to feel quite as guilty about, not that I feel guilty about eating that much on Thanksgiving ever, because like Thanksgiving food is awesome, but like I can feel like if I dress comfortably for Thanksgiving, I'm all good with that because I'm pregnant and like it is what it is. Alright, for my blush, I'm gonna use my Cover FX Monochromatic Duo in Warm Honey. You guys know how I feel about this blush. It's just such a pretty blush. So I like to mix the two sides in case you were curious. It is pretty pigmented, so just be aware. But it just gives you such a nice, like, warm, natural blush, I think. Especially with this color. With a little bit of glow, which is nice. Alright, and then finally for my highlighter, I'm going to use my Ofra Cosmetics one in Rodeo Drive. Love this one, so pretty. I feel like this is a great one for like a little extra touch of glam without being like too insane. Like insanely like bright or anything, so it's just really pretty. Like it's one of those highlighters like you can tell you're wearing a highlighter, but it's not like blinding or like super wet or anything. It just looks like you have beautifully glowing skin. And I like to bring it down like on the apple of my cheek a little bit, so when I smile I get that pretty glow right there too. And then I always like to hit my forehead, just right there, and on the other side, kind of like where that bronzer meets the untouched part of my face, if that makes sense. I'm gonna pop a little on my nose, there, just a little bit on my cheek. And then I like to take, when I'm going for like a quick, simple look, I actually like to take the highlighter and set my whole eyelid like under my brow bone and kind of into my inner corner, and just get highlighter like all over my lid. I just find that this is like a great way to set, if you have any like cream product on there, to set that cream product down before you put any eyeshadow on, but also like give your eyelid like a nice glow. You can kind of see like under my brow bone and stuff. Just a really easy way to like get a glow. So for my eyes, I'm gonna do something super simple, super quick, but still give me like a nice glow to the eye. So I'm just gonna take my bronzer, the same bronzer I used on my face, and throw that into the crease. It's a great way to just get kind of like a good monochromatic look, and like know that your like brown shades on your skin are matching. And plus the bronzers blend out so well that like you don't have to worry too much about how well you're blending. Forgot how good these smell too. All right, and if you're really short on time, you can actually, I like to pinch my fluffy brush to kind of get under that lower lash line with the bronzer. Gives it a nice soft look, but you don't have to reach for another brush. So maybe you only have like 1 or 2 brushes and they're all fluffy, or you're just, you know, don't feel like grabbing another brush. This is a great little trick, so you can kind of just smush it flat and just get right under there. All right, and then I'm gonna take an eyeshadow stick. I love eyeshadow sticks when I'm like in a hurry and wanna just like get a quick look, because they're so easy to use, they blend so easily. So this is the e.l.f. one. This is a No Budge shadow stick in rose gold. This is such a pretty color. So I'm just gonna kind of draw that all on my lid, up into my crease a little bit, and get like a good layer. And then just take my finger and just kind of tap out the edges. Again, this is like great if you don't have a lot of brushes, or you're, you know, like I said, your family's coming soon, you just want to put a little bit of makeup on just to look pulled together and pretty. You know, this is just a great, easy way to do that in not that much time. Like I said, I just love these sticks. They're so easy to use. You can kind of layer them up as much as you want. And I just find they stay really well. So that's all I'm gonna do to my eyes. Like I said, something just simple and pretty. I feel like too, if you do too much to your face, it just feels like it's all like coming off too as you're cooking in the hot kitchen, or, you know, doing whatever you do with your family. I feel like I just want, again, to be comfortable. So I'm gonna use my Urban Decay All Nighter to set this down. This is the Ultra Glowy version. I have been loving this version, so good. And this step is like super important for me if I'm going to be, you know, cooking and all that stuff, running around doing things, because it really does help to elongate the time of my makeup. So I'm gonna take my sponge really quick and just press in whatever setting spray hasn't set down yet. I just find that this really helps melt the makeup into the skin and kind of blend like the blush and bronzer and highlight, and really get it into the skin, just make it look even more like natural and skin-like. So I like to just kind of press that in. It also helps set down the powder even more, which for me is key because I have such dry skin. I don't want to look super powdery or anything. All right, and then really quickly for my brows, I'm just gonna use my e.l.f. Wow Brow. If you have more to fill in, obviously you could use like a pencil or something, but I'm just gonna use this because my brows are pretty full. And I actually just did them recently, so they're looking pretty good. And I just love this brow wow. It's so inexpensive, but it works so well. It's got like the perfect amount of color and like hold. It's just great. I really enjoy this. And I like to kind of start not like right in the corner, but a little bit further in to get that first like good deposit of color. And then go back to that inner part, the more inner part, once like some of the product has deposited in my brow. So that's the brows. And then for mascara, I'm gonna use the L'Oreal Voluminous. I would definitely recommend going for waterproof on Thanksgiving, especially if you're like cooking and stuff. You never know when you rub your eyes. This isn't, but I would definitely usually go for, if this was like actually Thanksgiving Day, I would go for a waterproof personally. Just like I said, you never know what's gonna happen in the kitchen if you are cooking. If you're not cooking, maybe you just go with regular. Maybe you don't like waterproof, I don't know. But personally, I would go with waterproof. And they do make this mascara in waterproof. All right, let me grab a lip really quick and then we'll be done. All right, so I'm gonna actually take the time and put on a lip liner today. Normally, I don't always put on a lip liner, but I feel like, you know, with eating and stuff, I just want that extra layer of like insurance on my lips. I also am just going for a nude lip combo. I find that this is best on like big holidays like this because, you know, when you're eating and drinking, it's gonna start to fade and I don't have to worry about like reapplying all the time and like leaving and reapplying. So I just find like a nude lip fades the nicest and just, you know, is gonna be the easiest to maintain. So I'm just gonna quickly line my lips. This is a L'Oreal lip liner. I don't think they really make these anymore. If they do, they're really hard to find, but any nude lip liner. And then I like to fill them in too. Also ignore my dry, cracked lips. I really need some chapstick. All right, and then I'm gonna use the Too Faced Melted Liquid Lips. They still make these, right? Like, I don't know, I haven't checked, but this is the one in Chihuahua. This is like one of their more popular ones. And I just love this. I think they even make them like in little wands now. That's probably not a good sign that I need to get rid of mine, but yeah, these are just great liquid lips. Like these are a classic, you know? All right, so there is the lip. Like I said, super simple, super easy look. Nothing crazy, you know, and like if it starts to like fade or rub off a little bit, nothing's gonna like show a super amount that you're like running around trying to like fix your makeup while you're fixing Thanksgiving dinner as well. That's kind of like my personal goal, you know? For me, the holidays are all about like spending time with my family and being really present. So I tend not to like vlog or anything either, but I also don't want to be like running around doing unnecessary things like touching up my makeup, if that makes sense. So super simple, super easy. It should last a long time, but if it begins to fade, it won't look super crazy because it's not like super full coverage or anything. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this like last minute Thanksgiving look. I think it took me right around 20 minutes with all the talking and stuff. So still super simple and quick. If you're not obviously like talking to people, it'll probably take you a lot less time. But yeah, super simple and easy. So if you're looking for a good Thanksgiving look, maybe you'll consider this one. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. and subscribe to my channel. I have a goal of 1,000 subscribers, so hopefully consider subscribing and joining our little adventure family here. We would love to have you, and yeah, happy Thanksgiving, and that's gonna be it for this video. So I will see you in my next adventure. Bye.